coming to you live from Boston, Massachusetts today, where I'm going to get a peek behind the curtains here at Sereact's new North American headquarters in the Old Hood Milk Plant. Looking forward to hearing the story about how Mark and Ralph started this in 2021 in Germany and are now bringing the idea of one brain, any robot here to North America. Let's go take a look.
Hey Nathan, how you doing, man?
Hey, doing good.
Welcome to Sereact North America.
Thanks for having me. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Let's do it.
Okay, it has very startup-y vibes going on.
Yeah, of course. We're in the heart of robotics in Boston, right? So you gotta match the vibe. We have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the building, though. I think I see a big stack out there.
Yes. So we're very happy to announce our grand opening here in North America, in Boston specifically, the heart of robotics again. This building used to be a milk production facility. So Hood's Milk. The smokestack is still attached to the building. It's kind of an iconic. Hood Park is where we reside right now. So keeping some of the old architecture with the Hood Milk Tower and the actual internal of the building, you'll kind of see there's a lot of old ceiling structures and things like that. But they actually used to make milk here. Now it's our office. So, yeah. So back here, we're actually going to have full R&D capability as well as build out of product and test cells, right? So when we do FATs, this is where a lot of that will be done. So obviously we're still a little bit bare, but again, we've only been here for 6 weeks, so we have our first systems coming in the next few weeks that will actually be filling the space up with. Coming back here, this is actually going to be our workshop, so we're going to have some light production in here as well, and we'll have our full spare parts crib back here as well as some storage. So again, this full capability is going to be available for our use for, the full build out, not just a sales office, but a full build out. Continue on, this is actually going to be where we're going to ship machines, right? So once we actually build, the plan is to knock this door down, we'll have a full dock, and then once we're back here, this will be our shipping and receiving area. At its core, Sereact is a software AI company, and our AI brain, Cortex, again, can be applied to any hardware, is what we aim to do. Now, how do you bring that into actuality? You hear physical AI, embodied AI, it's a big term in the industry. What that means for us is our Cortex brain, again, gives any robot control, essentially. To do tasks that are traditionally hard-coded, we can make those policies happen much faster and much more simply. So, the first way we do that, we have to give the brain eyes, right? Okay. So this is our lens system. So essentially, think of this as the eyes of the brain. So what does the robot actually see? And so with lens, it's a stereo point camera that we can actually identify, and using our AI system to identify objects, we can count objects, we can read barcodes, just a ton of data input to really make our system smarter, but ultimately we actually can sell this independently to customers that does drive value, right? So again, the eyes for the brain is our Sereact lens.
All right, that makes a lot of sense.
All right. So now the actual robots themselves. So again, our Cortex brain controls the robot, and our lens gives the robot vision, right? So with that, this is our picking robot. So where this is actually applied is for any piece picking application, right? So think auto store ports, any goods to person systems, batch sortation into put walls, things like that, where you're having eaches, essentially items, being sorted traditionally manually, right? So not only can we do that, we can actually do that without ever actually knowing what the object is prior to. Traditionally, you need training, and you need to understand what that item is, dimensioning, things like that. We don't have to know that because of our system and the intelligence that it has. We can actually have our lens dimension that item, understand its dimensions, its surface types, and then with our actual robot arm, we will effectively pick that on the first try. So we call that zero-shot picking. So it's a huge advantage for customers that have a very wide SKU variety mix, where traditional automation or picking automation is very challenging because of the SKU mix.
Oh, candy.
Candy, take one. German sweets, as they say.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you're seeing here, this is the next evolution for us in terms of product release, right? So again, when we talk about embodied AI, physical AI, again, our Cortex brain, we're rolling that out in a different form factor. So we saw lens, which is the vision and perception piece. We've applied that to our pick and place system. Now we're applying this to our dual arm stations, right? Whereas this is taking things to the next level as far as advancement, right? So what this essentially allows for is those tasks that traditionally require human manipulation, human perception, and human reasoning, we are now applying that to the robots themselves. So what that means is, again, with traditional robotics, it's you're gonna pick something up from here and you're gonna put it here. Well, what happens if this object is in a different place or in a different orientation and the set down location is not there or it's not in the right orientation? What that allows is for us, the robot, to actually see, using the same lens system, perceive its environment and make those adjustments on the fly and still accomplish that task. So traditional tasks that are hard to automate, the dual arm system is being applied for because we're giving the robots the ability to see, reason, and then react, right? So actually the name of Sereact, see, reason, act.
Okay.
Right? So not super original, but that's the genesis of the name, right?
Hey, thanks for showing me around.
Of course.
A little bit of education on kind of how you all are applying this one brain, any robot sort of mentality. And I guess I'll see you at a conference or trade show soon.
See you at Automate.
Automate?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, cool. So super excited to be there. So thank you again for coming. It's been a lot of work, as you can see, to get things started here. So we're super excited and can't wait to keep the work going.
Sweet. I'll let you get back to work.
All righty. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks
A lot.